Hey guys, this is Mike. I'm the founder of Haunt Host, and I just want to make a little short video series showing you kind of how to use everything, kind of what the app can do for you, and walk you through the finer details of it. We're going to go step by step, really slow. This video is just an introduction of who I am, what the app is, and how to get signed into it. So, again, my name is Mike. I'm the founder. Been paranormal investigating since I was old enough to drive, 16, 17. I'm mid 40s now, so I've been through the whole ups and downs. Went from ghost hunter to paranormal investigator, which is kind of where it's at now. My wife and I, Marissa, which you guys will see some more of her in future videos. We a ghost event company, which we've hosted events the past 4 or 5 years. I've worked with some other ghost hunting companies across the U.S. And we've been through tracking down the location, renting the location, selling the tickets, advertising, waivers, getting people there, making sure the event goes good. And what made me want to do this is there's nowhere that we found that everything is in one spot. It seems like the paranormal community, close knit, but it's all spread out. So everything's spread out. You have to look around on Facebook, TikTok, different websites to find events, to find locations. A lot of the times it's hard to get in touch with the owners, so you're trying to figure out who you need to call, or it's just kind of a spider web of trying to find out how you rent a location. And then on top of that, when you're buying tickets, you don't know who you're dealing with. Is this the actual person that owns the property? What am I allowed to do? Am I allowed to sell tickets, or am I not? Some properties allow people to host events, some don't. So we wanted to build a platform that takes care of everybody. You can think of this as an Airbnb for ghost hunters. So we're basically connecting ghost hunters with haunted properties and haunted event creators. It serves 3 types of people. It serves ghost hunters who are, trying to organize and, maybe book an event with their buddies. There may be a solo ghost hunter who's never done it before. Property owners would be the second type of user. This is somebody with a haunted location that they're trying to either sell events to or allow other people to sell events to. And then paranormal event organizers. So these are people who make the events. These are, like your TikTok groups, your Facebook groups, who are constantly selling tickets to events, different locations. This app was made for all 3 of those users. And what makes this different is we're not just another event app. There's tons of event apps, Eventbrite, I could go on and on all the different types of event apps out there, and none of them really do everything that a ghost hunter would need, or a paranormal property owner would need, or a ghost hunt creator would need to get everything done in one location. So with our app, some of the main features are evidence collection. So if you own a haunted property, anybody can submit evidence, and we're going to go over everything really slow here, step by step in each video. But for right now, this is kind of an overview of what you can do here. But people can upload evidence that's been captured at your property. There's group bookings, so groups can organize. You can create your own group. All the members of your group can donate money to a shared pool, and then the group owner or admins can take that shared pool money, and then they can book an event or a paranormal overnight booking on the website. Staff management for properties running events. So say you own a property, you do a day tour, you also do nightly ghost hunt events. So we've got tons of different ways where you can set up your bookings, flexible schedules, different prices during holiday seasons. You can do recurring events like day tours, something you're going to do every single day. So you can make a little template. You can make the event happen every single day, so you can sell your day tour tickets. And then all of that works together for people who want to host events at night. And they make sure there's no overlap between recurring events, one-off events, and then overnight bookings. With our booking system, it all works together. So, we're not just an event system with a spooky coat of paint. Like, we are a legit 100% built from scratch ghost hunting marketplace, and that's what we do. Where we see this going is building a community, not just building a marketplace. We want to give ghost hunters, property owners, event creators, all a place to come together. We you kind of know who each other is. You give reviews on your experiences. You share, evidence between each other. We want to take the guesswork out of ghost hunt events. I mean, that's the bottom line to it. We want to make sure there's a place you can go if you feel cheated. There's a place you can go if you loved your experience. And there's a place you can go share everything with everybody else, so we're all on the same page. So what we'll do now is I'm just going to jump in really quick here in the introduction and kind of go over how you would sign up for the account and what account type you want to have when you're signing up. Because depending on what you are, if you're a property owner or you're an event creator or a ghost hunter, you're going to want to create the appropriate type of user. Again, you can go back and create another one with another email, but you want to make sure, especially if you're a property owner, you select the property's main email address, whether it be support at whatever your property name is.com or whatever. You want to make that account your main property account. All right, guys, we'll jump in here. I'm going to switch this around. All right, so now when you first come to the app, you can disregard the app is in demo mode. This is kind of a cool place you guys can go to and just test out the features, demo.haunthost.com. And this will kind of let you play around in the app as a sandbox. So, everything will be the same as it is on the live site, minus emails, minus Stripe payments, all that good stuff. So you can really easily test how things will work without worrying about breaking anything, or feel free to do whatever you need here. But we are in the demo mode here. We just went to demo.haunthost.com. So this is the page you'll see first. It kind of shows you the locations. You can check events. But you'll notice if you try to go in any of these, you can't purchase event tickets or anything like that. So first thing you want to do once you're here, again, and also one thing I'll say is we're on the web version, so it may look a little different on your smart device. But I personally think the smart app looks a little better than even the web, the big web version on a desktop. So you can do all these same exact things, although they may look a little different on the smart device. But I think they personally look better on the smartphone. But so first, what you'll do is you want to go to log in. You don't have an account yet, so you're going to go to create account. You can just type your name. First, last, both, either way you want to do it there. We're just going to do set your super secure password here. So this is where you'll select which type of account you want to create. So we've got Hunter, which gives you kind of a rundown of what all you can do here. If you go to property owner on the mobile device side, at least it's going to give you a little different list, but you can see kind of what they do here. For now, we're just going to do Ghost Hunter. So we're going to create a Ghost Hunter account, and then now you're logged in. So now you see there's a few more links you can click here along the header. You can do browse events, browse locations, but you can also see my bookings. So any booking that you book through a haunted property here. So if I was to come here and sign in, go ahead and book it, confirm that booking, which on the live site, obviously there'll be a check and balance there to where that needs to be approved. You'll have to make a payment, all that good stuff. But it takes you right to the My Bookings page, so you can see exactly when you check out, or when you check in, when you check out, how many guests you're bringing, and how many nights it is. You can message the owner. Everything that you would normally do on any other booking site, you can do here, plus a bunch of other things. So again, this is pending. You've got My Events, so this is kind of the same deal as My Bookings. So if we go to events as a hunter, we'll just pick an event here. It doesn't really matter. Say how many people's coming, what your name is, which you don't have to do this. It'll pull it from the app, but go ahead and put that in there. Tells you it's successfully purchased. And it takes you to your event ticket. From here, you know, you can sign waivers. You can open it full screen if you want to just see it. You can just sign here. And that's taken care of. Everything's good to go. And anytime you want to check your ticket, all that good stuff, you can see your tickets here, attending. Shows you your ticket confirmation code and all that, so that when you get there to check in, everything's there for you on your phone. Messages, it's pretty self-explanatory there. Then we have groups. We don't have any groups yet created here on the demo app, so I'm not going to go through that just yet. We're going to do individual videos for each of that. So the next thing is, these are the hunter settings. So if you go to your profile settings, you can change your name, you can change your image here, obviously whatever you want to use here, and then it'll update your profile image. You can turn on your notifications. So these are email settings if you want to have booking notifications when you book, or event ticket sales, reminders about upcoming events. You can change all that stuff here. You can change your password, and then you can connect your Stripe account, which you would only need to do if you're you would only need to do this if you're an event host. So if you're planning on creating events, then you'll want to connect your Stripe account, but obviously you won't need to do that here in the demo app, so don't worry about that. So the next thing we'll do is check out help and support. So if you're having issues, again, just click on your little user pick there, help and support. You can submit a ticket. You can see tickets that you've submitted in the past, and then our admins will be able to respond to you. Customer service will be able to get you set up there. Send feedback. So if you got any feedback on the app, feature requests, bugs, any of that good stuff, you can go ahead and send that to us. You can see what you've submitted in the past to us, so just kind of keep track of it there for you. And then we've got a pretty extensive FAQ here. I'm not going to go through all of these, but anything you have a question about, it's probably listed here. And if for some reason it's not, you can always just click the contact support and then submit your ticket here. So that wraps up the hunter section pretty much as far as creating the account and getting logged in. So the next thing we'll do is we're going to go ahead and log out. And we're going to create an owner account. So it'll be Mike Owner. That's a good last name. Do our test account here. Super secure password. And then you'll just select property owner, have a haunted location to list. Create the account. I'll go ahead and sign you in. And then right away you notice you're missing the groups tab. But you have all the other tabs, and you have a new tab called My Properties. So you can view all your bookings, you can view all events here, you can manage your staff here, which we don't have any properties, so it's not going to have a staff management screen. And then you can create your properties, all that stuff. Again, I'm not going to go into that yet. We're going to keep making videos here in this YouTube series, and we'll have videos up showing you how to do all that stuff. So I think that pretty much does it all for this video. Again, it was just an introduction. Pop my camera back up here, but yeah, that's an introduction to the app, just kind of showing you how to create an account, how to get going, and then I'll be creating some new videos here in the series to show you finer details on how to exactly use the app. All right, well, without dragging this out too long, you guys have a good day and catch you next time. See you.